Good morning, Swagatam. Welcome to 8fold Yoga. Welcome. So happy to see you here this morning, this summer solstice, 21st of June, longest day of the year. The sun's been up for a couple of hours now, and it will be around for a while longer. Also, International Day of Yoga. So inviting you to join us with this little mini celebration of this International Day of Yoga and the summer solstice. First things first, get comfortable. So whether you're sitting in a chair or on the floor, make sure that you're able to move comfortably. There is nothing worse than being distracted by body discomfort. So sway around in circles a little bit, loosening up with the pelvis, just getting yourself settled, working yourself into this moment, drawing circles on the ceiling with the crown of your head, changing directions, a little bit of movement. And remember that any time during the practice, should you become uncomfortable, there is always the option to move. Roll your shoulders. Bring some heat into the shoulders, relaxing them and noticing them. So you can do this fast, you can do this slow, whatever feels right. Don't overthink it, whatever feels right. Change direction. And let those shoulders drop away from your ears. Let your shoulder blades be heavy. Tune in to that movement and settle. Lift up through the crown of your head, finding a vertical axis. Relax your shoulders. Take a mudra if mudras are in your practice, or just let your hands rest, palms up or palms down. Nice straight spine, nice long back. Switch on your secret smile, your yogic smile. Corners of the lips lifting up towards the cheekbones. Manifesting the practice of friendliness, Maitri. And we're going to tune in now to the breath. Tuning in to the eyebrow center. That location right between your eyebrows. That is where I'm inviting you today to fix your attention. So find your breath. Whatever your breath is, natural breath without judgment, without modification. And observe your breath. Experience your breath. Feel your breath. Eyes are closed. Focus on the eyebrow center. You're looking into what appears to be an infinite space. Find the center of that space and gaze there. Your drishti, your gaze, your inner gaze directed towards the center of an infinite space. And meanwhile, experiencing your breath, experiencing the flow of the air from nostril past the bridge of the nose, flowing past the sinuses in the nasal passages, from pharynx to larynx, entering the lungs. And the oxygen that the air transports, exchanged for CO2, the lower lobes of your lungs, and that delicious oxygen taken by the bloodstream, nourishing, feeding your body with every breath that you take. And we gaze deep into our infinite space, fixing our attention. Reminding ourselves that the purpose of a practice of yoga, as written by Patanjali, Yogaschita Vritti Nirota. Yoga is the stilling, the cessation of the turnings of the mind. The Chitta Vritti, we know these. We are human, therefore we experience the stuff of the mind. the busyness of the mind. And the overstimulation of our senses in this 21st century leads us to more and more and more movement in the mind field. And this is what we're bringing under control, nirodha. All these wonderful Sanskrit words have multiple meanings contained therein. And the word that we're focusing on today, Sankalpa, translates as resolve, will, choice, resolution. And this Sankalpa that we make in our yoga practice, unlike the New Year's resolutions that we make at the beginning of the Gregorian calendar year, this is a resolution that is made with mind and body, with the conscious mind and the unconscious mind operating together, equally balanced. So right now you're breathing, and your breath will have slowed down as it does when observed. Inviting you to focus on activating your diaphragmatic breath, your belly breath. Draw that air deep into your lungs, into the lower lobes of your lungs. And as you do, your belly is going to relax and expand. As you exhale, you're going to observe your belly settling back into place. Inhale, belly expands. Exhale, belly draws back. Take a few of these and settle into your rhythm. Encouraging our breath to be balanced, to be regular, to be rhythmic. Nice deep inhale. Feel the relaxation of your muscles as your diaphragm descends and the air is pulled into the lower lobes of your lungs. And then as you exhale, observe as the organs settle back into their space, into their place. Your belly returns. And we continue. So today we're not counting, we're not measuring, we're just experiencing. And we want to find a breath that suits us, that we can maintain. And we want to be able to sit comfortably and maintain our seated posture. So having found our breath, and with the crown rising on every inhale, stretching upwards, lengthening your spine, we're going to use our exhalation. We're just going to loosen up. A little roll of the shoulders, reminding ourselves that our shoulder blades nice and heavy, shoulders relaxed. Yogic smile on your face, forehead relaxed, eyes heavy in their sockets, tongue heavy in your mouth. On your next exhale, keeping that beautiful vertical uprightness of the spine, tilt your head forwards, exhaling. Allow your chin to descend towards your chest. Feel the stretch along your neck from the base of your skull to the top of your rib cage, and then inhaling, rebuild that cervical spine, bring yourself up to center, and go again, a couple more. Using the breath, the out breath, to release, to relax. Start the process of letting go. Letting go of everything that lies outside this space. Letting go of accumulated tension. Letting go of any tightness stored in our muscles. Rebuild to center. We're going to tilt to the side. Doesn't matter which side, tilt your head without pushing, without pulling. And inhale back to center. Exhale to the other side again, no push, no pull. Just using the weight of our heads to create this delicious stretch and allow that tension to flow off your shoulders. Inhale, center. Exhale, release. Couple more. Visualize the flow of energy, the release of tension, working from the base of your ear to the tip of your shoulder. Rebuild, recenter with your in-breath. Cultivating awareness of the spine, of the back, of the flow of energy in your body. Come back to center. Continue your deep diaphragmatic breathing. I'm going to add a little bit of thoracic breath, creating a really good nourishing breath for our practice today. Inhaling into the belly and also targeting the middle part of your lungs. Belly inflates first, and then the ribcage expands. As you exhale, your ribcage closes back down again. We're drawing our bellies back, activating a little bit of force, a little bit of effort on your exhale as you draw your navel center inwards towards your spine. Inhale into the belly, into the ribcage. Exhale, close the ribcage and draw your belly back. The Sankalpa, the resolve. We're going to start with the resolve being made with the conscious mind. But before we do that, we're going to really focus, tune in to that particular location, the eyebrow center. We're going to start our pranayama practice today, because this is what we do in 8fold Yoga on a Wednesday morning at 6:30 is pranayama. We're bringing this to you as part of our Solstice celebrations and the International Day of Yoga celebration. Bring your index finger and your middle finger and place them right there between your eyebrows. Your thumb is going to be used to close your right nostril, and your third finger you're going to use to close your left nostril. So you're going to be rocking from side to side between thumb and third finger, between closing the right nostril and the left nostril, meanwhile with those fingers connected. Alternate nostril breathing, nadi shodhanam, purification of the nadis, purification of the channels through which the prana flows. Prana, vital energy, life force. Tuning in to the flow of prana in your body, tuning in simultaneously to your posture, to your breath, to yourself, looking towards that inner landscape, experiencing the energy at your eyebrow center. Continue breathing as you were. Deep breath in through both nostrils, then close your right nostril and exhale, inhale through the left. In and out. Or out, I should say, and in. As you complete your next inhale, close your left nostril. Exhale, inhale right. Tuning in to breathing in with one nostril only. As you complete your next inhale on the right, close that right nostril. Exhale, inhale, left. I'm going to alternate breaths now, one each side. Inhale, close that nostril. Exhale to the other side. Alternate nostril breathing. Nadi Shodhanam. Inhale right, close right, exhale left, inhale left, close left, exhale right, and continue. Face relaxed, brow unfurrowed, eyelids relaxed, eyes heavy in your sockets. As you continue with this alternate nostril breathing, focusing on your eyebrow center, can I ask that all microphones be switched off? Inhale and exhale. As you switch nostrils, you're tuning in more and more and more to the location between your eyebrows. You may feel the flow of air cool past the bridge of your nose. You're going to feel it in your nostrils. Having sorted out your technique, inhaling, closing the nostril, exhaling and inhaling on the other side. Once your technique is sorted, let yourself go with that technique. Start to focus more on your eyebrow center, looking into that infinite space. Maintain awareness of your posture, keeping your back nice and straight. Lots to think about, but we're going to consign all of these thoughts to our instinct. It's through your practice you engage with your buddhi, your intuitive intellect. Inhale and exhale, alternating nostrils. It may be in your practice to be able to do this without closing your nostrils with your fingers. If that is the case, by all means. Inhaling right, our right energies, our solar energies flow upwards. We swap over and exhaling left. We start to tune into the left side of the body, the left energies, the lunar energies. Inhaling left, lunar energies rising. Exhaling, flowing to the right. Bringing balance to left and right energies. Sun and moon energies. Known as the Ha and the Ta of Hatha Yoga. Tune in to your energy flow. Tune in to yourself. Tune in to your eyebrow center. And you're going to release the Nadi Shodhanam, release your eyebrow center, bring your hands back to your thighs, in or out of mudra. Come back to your diaphragmatic and thoracic breath, or just diaphragmatic. Inhaling into the belly, inhaling into the rib cage, and then releasing, closing down the rib cage, drawing the belly back towards the spine. Check in with your shoulders, make sure they're relaxed. On your inhale, rise through the crown, releasing upwards, lengthening. Exhale, tune into the relaxation of your exhalation, relaxing your shoulder blades, relaxing your hips, your glutes, your thighs. When we achieve this axial extension, our torsos are balanced. You're exploring the sweet spot of balance. You tilt forwards, you tilt back. And as you tilt forwards and back, you're flowing through the sweet spot of balance, where the torso is perfectly balanced, the spine is perfectly straight. Your Sushumna Nadi, your main channel of energy, flows from the tip of your tailbone to the crown of your head in perfect vertical energy flow. And gravity's pull on your torso is minimized. This makes it much more comfortable to sit for an extended period of time in these practices. And again, reminding you, if you become uncomfortable, discomfort is the primary obstacle that we encounter in seated practices in yoga, whether it's pranayama or meditation. So if you encounter discomfort, move. Move your shoulders, move your neck, move your torso, move your hips. And use your exhalation to settle. Taking Abhisheka breath now. Abhisheka breath is a pranayama practice from southern India. As you inhale and exhale, you've established yourself in your rhythmic breathing. Start to tune in to the flow of your own energies from the tip of your tailbone, rising on your in-breath to the crown of your head. And as you exhale, visualize your flow of energy descending from the crown of your head to the tip of your tailbone. Inhaling with razor-sharp focus along that vertical axis. And visualize that energy flow as liquid light flowing up, flowing down. This energy flow piercing through the chakras as it ascends and descends, activating those vortices of energy lined up along your vertical axis. Starting at the base, Muladhara, and flowing through Svadhisthana, Manipura, Nahata, Vishuddhi, Anya, third eye, to Sahasrara, the crown chakra. Your breath is flowing easily, rhythmically. Your face, your shoulders, your torso relaxed. Your glutes and your thighs relaxed. Secret smile on your lips. Maintaining that awareness of your eyebrow center, looking into infinite space. And as you look towards your eyebrow center, looking towards the center of that infinite space. And breathing in, prana flows up. Breathing out, prana flows down. And having engaged with the visualization of the prana flow as liquid light, taking Abhisheka breath to the next level. Abhisheka breath translates more or less as waterfall breath. With razor-sharp focus, draw your energy up from the base, Muladhara, to the crown, Sahasrara. And as you exhale, release that flow of energy and visualize it as a cascade, a waterfall of light flowing through your body. Inhaling, pulling up. Shakti energy rising, earth energy flowing. Exhaling, release, Abhisheka, the waterfall of breath, the waterfall of energy filling your cranium, your neck, your shoulders, your torso, your arms, your legs. With every in-breath, draw Shakti upwards along your Sushumna Nadi, through the chakras. And with every exhale, release that cascade, filling your body with light, refreshing, energizing, soothing, and calming all at the same time. Take a few more of these. Experience, visualize the shape of your body filling with light, barely contained by the outer wrapping that we call skin. As we work these two bodies, Annamaya kosha, food body, or body of flesh and bone, Pranamaya kosha, energy body, occupying the same space, part of the same entity that we find ourselves living within. This body, this chariot, this breath, this yoga practice. Inhale, Shakti rises. Exhale, allow your body to fill with light. From the crown of your head descending, flowing within and without, within the cranium, within the torso, flowing along your arms, filling your arms to your fingertips, flowing into your legs and filling your legs all the way to the tips of your toes as you become, to your mind's eye, a being of light, of purity, with the breath cleansing, purifying, balancing, with the breath activating, releasing, relaxing. Releasing your Abhisheka breath and bringing your focus back to your eyebrow center. Fix your inner gaze to your eyebrow center. Release any effort that you might be making with your breathing and allow yourself to breathe naturally. Observe your natural breath, looking towards your eyebrow center. Secret smile on your lips. Torso upright, balanced. Let your breath flow. Observe your eyebrow center. Fix your inner gaze on your eyebrow center. This is your focal spot. This is where you're fixing your attention, concentrating with all of your yatna, your effort, on this one space, on this one pinprick point between your eyebrows. Your breath flows gently and naturally. And in the next few breaths, you're going to release yourself to your instinctive, intuitive intellect. On this International Day of Yoga, on this day of the summer solstice, the longest day of the year, focusing on your eyebrow center, allow your Sankalpa to arrive. Not a product of the mind, but rather something coming from within you that is necessary. It might be something to do with this moment. It might be something to do with the day. It might be something to do with your life. There are sankalpas, resolves, under which we live on a day-to-day basis. The practice of ahimsa is always worth looking at. Your breath is always worth observing. Your heart space, gentle, luminescent, sorrowless, always worth looking into. So your sankalpa may have arrived to your conscious mind. Whatever it is, repeat it to yourself 3 times. I will. I will. I will. And bring your awareness back to your flow of energy from the tail to the crown. We're going to take another couple of pranayamas now. We're going to start with Viloma pranayama. So Viloma pranayama, interrupted inhalation, interrupted exhalation. We're going to do a round of 3 interrupted inhalations followed by 3 interrupted exhalations, and then we're going to put that together and do a round of 3 and 3. So to explain, to just make sure that we all know what we're doing, Viloma pranayama, interrupted breath. There are 3 interruptions at each stage, and we start our breathing when we're breathing in the belly. So we take a breath into the belly, pause, take another breath into the lower middle lobes of the lungs. You can feel the lower rib cage inflating and pause, then into the upper rib cage and pause, and then finally a breath into the upper lobes of your lungs, clavicular breath, and you will arrive at full lungs. For the first 3, we're just going to do the inhalation, and we're going to use a yogic breath out. So you inhale to fullness and exhale, releasing from the top down, from the collarbone downwards. And when we go into our interrupted exhalation, we're going to exhale from the top down, and it will be an exhale, clavicular exhale, thoracic exhale, 2 of those, and then diaphragmatic exhale. So we'll have exhaled ourselves to emptiness. We're going to do that 3 times. Then we're going to put them together. So we're not losing sight of our sankalpa, of our eyebrow center. And when we put them together, this is quite advanced pranayama, so give yourself a break, just take it easily. Make sure that you're not putting too much effort in and turning the practice into something that is uncomfortable for you. Think of Viloma Pranayama as a step. And the inhale, we're filling ourselves step by step, 4 steps, 3 pauses. So it would be an in, takes us to the top. And then the exhalation will take us out, 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 out. So it's a nice sort of step ladder visualization, walking up, walking down by means of the breath. So no more talking. Exhale fully to begin. 3 interrupted inhalations. Inhale, 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 and exhale from the top down, releasing. Drawing your navel center in, making sure that you exhale fully, and then go again. In, 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 and release. Emptying fully, drawing the navel towards the spine. Last one. In, 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 and release. Going into interrupted exhalation now. We're going to take a full yogic breath on the way up. So into the belly, into the thorax, into the upper lobes of the lungs. And here comes the interrupted exhalation. Exhale, 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 exhale. Deep breath in, yogic breath from the base, through the thorax, to the clavicle, and exhale, 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 exhale. Yogic breath in, and release, 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 release. Yogic breath. Fill your lungs and empty your lungs. We're going to take 3 rounds of the complete Viloma Pranayama sequence. So getting ready now, exhaling fully. If you need to stop at any time, just stop, come back to your belly breathing or your belly and thoracic. Come back to your center whenever you need to. So exhale fully, draw your navel center in towards your spine. Feel those lungs emptying, feel that rib cage closing. And breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Breathe out, breathe out, breathe out, breathe out. Breathe in, 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 out, 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 out. Last one, in, 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 out, 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 out. And release. Check in with your posture. Make sure that you're still nice and balanced. A little bit of rocking forwards and backwards, always helpful. Release your breath. Finding your balance. Finding your yogic smile. Finding your eyebrow center. Fixing your gaze again on your eyebrow center. Looking into the very center of that infinite space. And coming into yogic breathing, the fullest breath that we can achieve in yoga. Combining diaphragmatic, thoracic, and clavicular breath. Inhale yourself to fullness and hold your breath in for a moment or two. And when you release, exhale to emptiness. Draw your navel center inwards and hold your breath out for a moment or two and continue. Depending on your capacity, on your capability, on the amount of time that you've been practicing, this is going to be different for you, or find a rhythm that is comfortable for you. Your exhalation needs to be at least the same length as your inhale, maintaining that sensation of balance in the body. Or your exhalation can be longer. This will depend very much on how much you've practiced. We're not doing any measurements today, those are for our regular classes. And if you are interested in pranayama and furthering your technique, please do get in touch with us. We run at least 6 pranayama classes a week. More in the pipeline. But right now what you're thinking about is filling your lungs, holding the breath in a gentle kumbhaka, anti-kumbhaka, holding the breath in, and bahya kumbhaka, holding the breath out. All the time focused on the breath, all the time looking towards your eyebrow center. And you're going to bring a little bit of ujjayi breath, victory breath, also known as ocean breath. Constricting the throat, pulling those vocal cords together as if you were going to mist up a mirror or a pair of glasses to clean them, but the mouth, instead of being open, is closed. And that voice, that breath, that vibration is internalized and becomes a gentle noise flowing like the ocean in the distance or the snoring of a sleeping baby. And with the inhale, with the exhale, flowing that vibration with the breath, with the energy flowing along the spine. Deep breathing in with ocean breath and lovely, slow, relaxing breathing out with ocean breath. Continue. If you're able to keep your kumbhakas going, those considered, activated pauses at the top of the breath, at the bottom of the breath, please do. If any of this practice is requiring you to put in just that little bit too much effort, relax your effort. I'd much rather you relaxed on this day than bunched yourself up, straining. Strain and pain is not a part of a yoga practice. Gradually, incrementally, we build up our practice, we build up our techniques by returning to the mat again and again and again. This is practice, the effort of returning to your mat, the effort of sitting up straight, comfortable, relaxed, the effort of will, the effort of concentration. And having found your breath, flow with your breath. Using that ujjayi, tune in to the vibration flowing along your spine, calming and soothing, energizing your nervous system. Working on the communication between your brain and your body, ensuring that those signals are clear, that the messages that the brain receives from the nerve endings are correct, accurate, and the measures that the brain takes, having received those signals, is also correct, beneficial to you, to your system, both food body and energy body, annamaya and pranamaya koshas. All of this work that we're doing benefits the mind body, manomaya kosha, bringing the mind field to a place of peace, of clarity. And allowing your intuitive intellect, your intellect body, nanamaya kosha, also to reach optimum capacity. Pulling together these disparate parts of ourselves and creating a whole, complete, breathing to fullness, to completeness. Exhaling to emptiness, which is also completeness, as we exhale the breath and release the waste products of the body. We are retaining prana, we are retaining the vital energy that flows in us, around us, through us, and by means of our umbilical connection, our energetic connection with the universe, connects us with each other, with the universe. Looking into your infinite space, know this space to be part of you. Know yourself to be a part of this space. And we're going to release all effort now. Allow your body to take over. Allow your natural breath to occur. And by means of your mind's eye, observe your natural breath. Let it be gentle. Let it be relaxed. Observe the tilt of your torso. Bring yourself to upright if necessary. Tiny movements forward and back, flowing through that sweet spot of balance. Identifying that sweet spot and residing within it. Gaze outwards and know that you are also gazing inwards. With your breath and body completely relaxed. Brow unfurrowed, eyes heavy in their sockets. Tongue heavy in your mouth, lips slightly parted. Relax those lips, relax your jaw, relax your throat and your chest and your belly. Relax your arms, your hands, your shoulders, your glutes, your thighs. With your secret smile, your solstice smile on your face. Come back to your eyebrow center. As you inhale, mentally say to yourself, I will. As you exhale, mentally say to yourself, I choose. Allow your Sankalpa to become present at your eyebrow center. Focus on your Sankalpa. Whatever resolve you have made today for this moment, for this day, for this practice, tune into it and continue. Breathing in, mentally say to yourself, I will. Breathing out, mentally say to yourself, I choose. With our Sankalpas, with this practice, we can reshape our realities, write our own scripts, our own lives, not ruled by outside external influences, but rather tapping into your inner strength, your inner resolve, your core strength within you. Know that whatever you will to be so, you choose to be so, you can and will make it so. On this International Day of Yoga, inviting you to maintain an awareness of your Sankalpa, of your breath throughout the day. Every now and then, come back to it. Come back to your eyebrow center. Check in. Notice yourself. Acknowledge yourself. Because everything starts with you.